Welcome to today's trading recap. So today we are going to be reviewing the trades that we took for last week. So as you can see on my screen, I have my this was the setup I took on gold last week. So for last week I took I have my trading journal here that I'm looking at. So I took 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 trades in total for last week. So this video I'm making it on the 5th of October, and I started trading on Wednesday, 1st of October. So I did not trade on Monday and Tuesday. So the first trade I took was on 1st of October. So I'm going to show you guys, walk you guys through all the trades, why I took them. The ones that hit SL, I'm going to show you why it hit LCL and the mistake I made. And the ones that hit TP, I'm also going to show you guys how I was able to analyze and take the trade. So the first trade on my list is GBP CHF. So I took a sell on GBP CHF on October 1st. So as you can see here, this trade, though I normally analyze from the 4 hours down to 15 minutes, which is my entry time frame. I know for this new week I'm going to start from weekly and then analyze down to daily 4 hours. But let's look at why I took this trade. So firstly, on GBP CHF, I noticed that price was creating it's actually on a downtrend. You can see how it's just creating lower lows and all that. And around here there's a rejection block that price reacted from. Though I caught this move, if you check my previous breakdown you're going to see it. Then around here I think I caught a sell around here. I did not really see any clear setup around 4 hours, but when I went to 15 minutes, I did not see a clear setup as well on 30 minutes. So I picked this on 15 minutes. When I saw it, I just decided to take it because from here you can see price was already on a downtrend. So I spot this other block with a rejection block with a fair value gap. So I saw this little break of structure to the downside. Okay, so when I saw this, I took my entry from here. You can see how it played out, almost 4 RR. So it gave me 3.93 RR. And I took this. So if you check on I have a Telegram group where I normally drop all my trade. So I'll be dropping the link so you guys can join, and I'll be trying live signals there as well. So you can see the setup, exactly what you can see here. I took the setup from here. I think this was the before. No, this was last 2 weeks. This was the trade. This was the entry. You can see the MT5 entry, and I took it from here and took my TP from here. Okay, so if you check my post or my shorts videos, you're going to see that I post the before and after of this video of this setup every time it plays out. Okay, so this is one for. I also took another trade on GBP JPY. So if you go to my GBP JPY pair here, you're going to see I took a sell around here. So how did I catch this sell? Let's start from 4 hours. The first thing, you can see this fair value gap that was unmitigated. When I saw this FVG, I now moved down to 15 minutes to look for a setup around there. So when I moved down to 15 minutes, I was seeing a clear setup, an order block with a fair value gap, making it a valid order block to me. Then I saw this inducement here, and when I saw this inducement, I took my entry from here, and you can see how it played out. My target was this low. You can see how it played out perfectly. I also dropped the trade on my Telegram channel. You can see here, this was the trade. No, this is not it. This was another trade. Nope. Let me see if I can get that trade. Yeah, I think this was it. Yeah, this was it. You can see the order block. This was the before screenshot that I took, and you can see later, you can see how it played out perfectly to TP. I also take the entry on my MT5. It just moved down to TP direct. Alright, so I'm also going to show you guys the other ones I took. So I took a trade also on gold, buy setup on gold. So on my gold, you can see I have this here. I took this buy on gold. This was the first buy I took. I actually got this from 4 hours time frame. So if you go to my 4 hours here, you're going to see that there was this FVG here and this other block. So I use this FVG as my liquidity and then just pick this other block. When I marked the other block and I moved down to 15 minutes, so around 15 minutes I saw a clear setup for this. I saw this other block, okay, and then I took my, you can see price actually came a little bit close to my SA, but it did not tap my SA. Thank God there was no spread on that account, and price now moved up. I also caught another sell here. This sell I got it from 5 minutes. So if you go to 5 minutes, you can see that there's a clear setup there. There's another block. There's an inducement. There's a break of structure to the upside. This is more like a confirmation to continue the trend to the upside. So I entered this during Asian section, right? And price just moved up. Then I caught another sell again. That was on 15 minutes. So I caught this sell here. I marked this other block. So when price just got here, I just entered immediately. I did not enter these other ones. This one, I'm expecting price to give me this week. So I'm expecting a buy from this zone this week. So this was it for, actually this buy, I took it from 1st October. Then this one, I took it from 2nd October. Okay. And then finally, I took another buy, 3rd October, which was this one. Okay, you can see how they all played out. They are yet to hit TP, but I already closed this. So let me show you how it played out from this zone. If you come here, you will notice that I have the first buy on gold. Which was this? Okay, I almost forgot. I took this buy as well on gold. I took this buy. I took the buy. This was the before and the after. Okay, then later on I took another buy, which was this one that I told you I got it from 4 hours. You can see how it played out from here. It moved and I entered another setup. This was on 5 minutes. Then I caught this other one again from this zone, and you can see where I closed. I will show you the MT5 execution. You can see I closed the trade here on gold. That was on Friday. That was when I closed this setup, this trade. Okay, I took the trade. Everything just went down smoothly. I've analyzed this trade. One thing I do is mark my key level from 4 hours and then move down to 5 minutes or 15 minutes for confirmation entry or my setup, and then take the trade from there. I think I also took another sell on GBP JPY. Let me show you guys that sell that I took on GBP JPY. Yeah, I think it was this one that gave me, I think I took this sell October 1st. I did not analyze this one, sorry guys. I took this sell as well, and this one was the last sell that I took on October 3rd, though it hit SL. So my mistake for this trade, the reason why I hit SL is because I do trade trend line break and retest. I did not see this trend line that has been holding for a long time. Then when this thing broke, I did not see it. All right, it was after I hit SL, my eye was not clear. That was when I went back, and then I saw and I actually lost the trade because of this trend line break. So when I saw this trend line break, it was already late. So you can see how price broke the trend line, came down to this other block to retest, and after that price now started going up. So I'm expecting GBP JPY to actually take out this trend line liquidity. You can see this point that I marked as red. I'm expecting buys on GBP JPY. So from next week, Monday, I'm going to be expecting buys down to this zone to take out this zone. Then I'll start looking for something else again. Same thing too applies to GBP CHF. I'm also looking for buys to clear out this high. Okay, so I'll just be looking at it. I'm also expecting this sell to hold, but I will use confirmation before entering this. But if I see any clear buy setup, I'll ride it down to this zone. So for gold, my analysis for gold is just maybe for gold to take out this high, right, and then give me any other confirmation or whatever. I know gold is tricky this period, so it might come down. If you come to 4 hours, I don't think there is. If you come to 4 hours, I think there's an FVG here that price needs to fill. You can see this FVG. That's why I have this setup here. which is valid to me. So price need to come and fill this FVG. I'm expecting the spread, like the weekend gap, to just come down, fill in this gap, right, and then take out this high. Once it takes the high out, you can now start looking for something else, depending on what gold is going to give us for next week. But you can see my setups. You can verify all this. You can check my YouTube shorts. I drop all of them whenever it plays out. So just know that anything I'm showing you are all trades that I took. Okay, I actually took all the trades, so you can just check it out. And also I have my Telegram channel in case you want to join. This is the link. I'm going to, you can say t.trade with destiny, so you can just join the link if you want. Okay, so these are pretty much everything for that I want to show you guys. So if you just join my Telegram channel, you'll be seeing me dropping live. For now, I don't drop live signal because we have less number of persons. So if you can get like 100 subscribers, I'll start dropping daily signals for you all. As I'm trading, you guys are also be trading. As I'm winning, you guys are also going to be winning. All right. So guys, these are everything I wanted to show you guys on my trade recap from last week. So next week, I'm going to be creating another one, and I believe it's going to be better than this. Next week recap and review is going to be better than this week's one. Okay, so I'll see you guys next week.